That's a little warm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably should shut this door. Hey guys, let me know when you can see us. Yay! What's up, everybody? We'll do some late night radio talk, boys, until Weasel gets here. Oh, he's shuffling. That is actually a Weasel shuffle in the background, and he scurries up. There he is.
Oh, bye bye.
Oh, he's pop goes the Weasel. He's up and down. He's up and down. It's like there's a spring in his pants.
How did you know? It's actually like a hot pepper.
Oh wow! Hi guys. All right. There's the Weasel face. Scoot over a little bit. There we go.
Gooch.
Oh wow. Well, ladies, and yeah, too much coffee, Barbara. Barbara Joe.
I usually do extra shot of coffee.
Who is here? Looks like we have 7 people watching. Barbara Joe, Vanessa Popov, Miss Fabrian, Auntie T, Chris Sheehan, Seeker of Time, my beautiful wife, and I think I named everyone that's commented, unless I am... Oh, and wait, Seeker of Time. I think I said Seeker of Time. And anyone else that might be quiet, welcome, guys.
Good evening, America! I was like, what the heck do you want from me?
What's up, everybody?
Shot.
He did pour us a drink.
I know. Hashtag blame Russians.
Of course, the one day, it's the night before I'm leaving town, and friggin' got so much shit to do, but he's like, you know what, brother, it's your last night, you can shuffle it. So
Yeah, exactly.
we're enjoying one with you guys before we start our game night in an hour and a half. Veronica, she's here. What's up, Veronica? It's good to see you guys.
Miss Fabulous. Ashton gonna send you something. You requested, but it's been a couple days, and I need to send him.
Oh yeah.
And then he gonna send you, okay?
Yeah.
So, Miss Fabulous, just stay.
It's fabulous.
Miss Fabulous, stay fabulous and
That's
stay
right.
patient. We're gonna send you something, okay?
I think I saw someone comment that it was their first gold stream. Miss Fabrienne says she's excited. She loves this chat. I'm looking for it.
Keep looking. You're not gonna
Right down
find
there.
it.
I know it was just there.
You're not gonna find it.
Shuffle.
Your English is not that even good.
In your ass. See, Barbara. This will be my first on a gold level. Barbara Joe, that was you.
Barbara.
That's right. Barbara Joe, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to everybody.
You're welcome and welcome.
We do this stream every month for you guys, our gold level members and patrons, as an extra, even more exclusive, more private. Like we call on the town a hangout, but this isn't even really a hangout. This is like what do you call it? A friend circle in a living room. Like
That's
you
true.
know, you only get there's not many. We can address pretty much everybody's chats.
Yeah, even
oh,
the
it's
wife, even the wife says wives are not in the kitchen.
Seeker of Time, also first gold stream.
Congrats,
I was just
oh my
emailing
God.
Seeker of Time about
Cheers.
some shipping stuff.
Cheers for every single one of you.
Thank you guys for being here. This stream is super exclusive and also super informal, and we like to keep it that way because we just want it to feel like we're literally just like sitting on a couch with you.
Yeah, there is no bullshit around.
We can
Yeah,
tell you.
Ashton, stop.
We can. Yeah. Oh,
Bullshitting
Oh, I
around.
can stop bullshitting now. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I
exactly.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Popov, thank you, Popov. Yeah,
Popov.
we answer any questions you guys might have. What is going on? Things that are happening. There's been a lot happening.
Things that happen. I had a dream sex.
You had a dream sex? I don't want to. You can just stop there.
No, okay. I'm gonna just speak slower.
English.
The way I teach my wife. I had a dream last night, but I said so fast, like I had a dream sex.
You did say I had a dream sex.
No, I had a dream last night.
Okay. About sex?
No.
Oh.
About what we did yesterday during the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's talking about the taco deliveries.
Yeah. I seriously, that was my still image through every single dream that I had last night. At least that's what I remember.
Excuse my language. It was fucking nuts yesterday in a mostly great way.
Yeah, it was really progressive. I don't know. Like, again, it's one of those intimate live streams, so we can, guys, tell you how we feel, what happened, if it was any struggles, if it was any anything on our way. Did we have to go different way to accomplish? So yeah, it's, again, guys, we can tell you what we want to tell you, but also you guys can ask. I saw Connor AG.
Yeah, he was posting some Instagram stuff.
Yeah, he
It's coming. We got a million pictures and a lot of video coverage from both Connor and Brandon. We're amazing.
Speaking of which, we had conversation. Remember, guys, when we had on the town couple like last week, right? On Wednesday. Today's what? Today's Sunday.
Sunday night.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So we told you guys about the idea that we need, it's urgency. We need to, Trilogy Media has to have their own identity and their own business face, and we need a business office, right? So, and we said that we're gonna talk to Sean Connery about this because we talked a little bit briefly when we were in having a couple drinks in New York, right, before our family meet up. And following day after that Wednesday, no, actually Tuesday, because we had 2 live streams, right? So on Wednesday we talked to Sean Connery, and guess what he said? He was like, guys, he lived like not close to the ocean, I would say like 20 to 35 minutes from the ocean.
No, not that far.
Depends on the traffic.
It's like 8 miles. It's not, I mean,
Yeah.
if that.
So anyways, he was trying to find something closer, and he said, everything that you touch in that area, they're gonna give you a shoebox of the price, right? And he went with his business partner, Hustle & Co., and they actually were looking for office, and they cannot afford by themselves, and everything comes like this, like tiny. And when I told him that, like, hey, you remember we talked about, you remember that, and I said, we ready, we like we cannot support this financially from one pocket, Trilogy Media, but it's very crucial. 2020 should be bigger. We have TV show that's coming. We need to take next level, invite investors. We have to have our own space so we can create, and we need more help. Reply emails, email box.
Yeah. That's all I did today, other than shopping, because I'm leaving town tomorrow, so I had to buy new clothes. Literally, we've been so busy. The last 3 days in a row, he got so mad at me because I was doing all this laundry. But the reason I was doing all this laundry is because I was down to one wearable pair of jeans, and it has a gigantic hole in the knee. And I was watching it every day. And it's not because I can't buy any clothes. It's just that literally the time, I haven't had time to go clothes shopping. So I got a few new pairs of jeans today. But other than shopping today, all I did was like reply to emails. I'm getting merch prizes shipped out. I'm communicating with a lot of you. Some of you got replies from me today.
It's
just trying to get caught up.
Like just by having an office and at least 1-2 people helping us, like physically sitting with us and just replying emails, doing this, scheduling. So I talked to Sean Connery, like, Sean Connery, okay, listen, we're ready, but we cannot afford yet everything from our pocket. Do you mind to share? Remember we had the dream before? And he turned around, he was like, Art, oh my God, we have his production company, it's a videography, right? He does a lot of still shots, photo shoots, video shoots, music videos, and so on and so on and so on. And he said, guys, yeah, let me know when is the due date. And I was like, January 31st. Let's put down payment on my birthday. And this is fucking Sean Connery. And that's why we love this kid so much. He turned around and he was like, sounds good to me, no problem, let's do it. And he was like, boom, boom, boom. Let's do it.
So there's a really good chance we might end up sharing an office with Connor's company, which would be
Hustle on Trilogy Media.
Just like the whole reason why we were able to, upgrade our lives and move into better places, just because we've been able to, just both contribute to the cause, both contribute to the bill, and it's really exciting. And there's a lot of things. It's more than just space. I mean, we want to hire people, and by strong urgent suggestion of my accountant saying, if you're going to hire actual employees, don't do it in your home.
Yeah.
Just especially if you're renting, do it in you need an office, and so for insurance reasons, for space reasons, filming reasons, lack of living room reasons, needing help with correspondence reasons, growth reasons, we need an office, and I think that could open a lot of doors, especially as we start moving into production on the cheap. We need
all
more
the
space,
meetings, more people coming, writers, producers, directors, executive producers, and camera. And it's just, again, he has wife, he has life. I have wife, I have life. And right now, like in January, in February, when it's pre-production for the cheat, it means 50, 20, whole the crew gonna come, and we're gonna, it's pre-production. You have to, what about the light? What about the location? What about scouting location? What about paperwork? You bring photography, DP. So it's just so many people, and all we do is meeting either in our living room or Sean Connery living room. And
We don't have a living room.
No, we don't.
Honestly, I'm ashamed, and I never say this on a game night or anything, but like I'm ashamed to show you what's off camera to the side here. It's you see maybe the edge of the couch here. Not ashamed. Ashamed is the wrong word, but and from an aesthetic perspective, it's awful. It's just stacks of supplies that we've been using for all of the videos we've been doing.
The only that's me. I'm very. I used to live with a person for 5 years who is very like, not just only being a germophobic, but also being very strict about, like just it has to be clean and spotless like a museum. And even if you leave relationship, you take something from your ex-relationship, from previous relationship, right? So there is always like giving and receiving. I learned something from my ex-relationship. I hope, my ex-relationship learned something from me. And me, like when we started living with Ashton, actually we had, when we got together, I told him two things that not negotiable. I was like, brother, if we're living together, there are two things that you have to follow. And I said, one, we have to have washer and dryer in the unit.
I have to follow? You mean things that we need, not rules for me.
Not rules, but I was like, I cannot compromise. That probably, wrong wording.
Yes, and I agreed.
Right, and you said like, brother, let's get a washer and dryer. And you tried washer and dryer, and from now on you said like, brother, there is no way I'm gonna have an apartment in the future without washer and dryer. And second one, it was like, like to having apartment that you can bring family, friends, it's always spotless, and stuff like that. But our living room, especially when we have 7 game nights and you shop, Amazon, you go in person, it's a sound stage that keep moving. Every wall has a different meaning. It's just, so anyways.
Yeah, the point is, we're looking to grow, and thanks to you guys, we can even consider this gigantic step. It's going to be a risk, anytime that you grow.
Financial risk.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you got to take chances. And then
Barbara Joe, yes, no shoes rule. That was a third one.
Miss Fabrian, if I could, I would move to Cali and help out. Popov, me too. I'd go in a heartbeat. You guys, it was just so amazing. Same
and that's
here.
what we
I wish you guys all lived local, because it'd just be such an amazing team.
And especially you guys, because we met you, half of you, or at least maybe not half, 20-30% we already not only family.
You mean here in this chat?
This chat.
I think the only one we've only met a couple face to face, but yeah, it's we want to meet all of you, and it's I wish you all were local. It'd be a great team. Be a freaking great team. Yeah. NTT, if I can help from Northern California, just say the word. I'm actually really, really touched by how many people especially the last week since On the Town, people have emailed saying how much they're willing to offer to help, even donate their time. It's the fact that you guys even think to say that blows my mind. It's not, our lack of movement on it is not like any issue with wanting the help. It's just like logistically figuring out how it's going to work, and with us being so freaking busy, it's like you get caught in a routine of tasks,
Hello,
Lisa's here.
Lisa.
What's up, Lisa?
Dr. Lisa.
I need to forward. She sent us a very nice video message. Actually, I need to forward it to you. I wasn't starting to, but yeah, she sent us a very nice video message, wishing us good thoughts and love and prayers.
Lisa, we right back to you. We know through what you're going, and thanks so much for being I know how busy you are, and your life is. If we saying that our life is busy. Yeah, we need there is a Kardashian show, it should be Lisa's show. 24 hours, what are you doing from freaking Lisa? Thank you for finding time to, sneak and say hi, and God bless you, hon.
Veronica, I'm sorry you had a shit morning. We're laughing at these jokes from our crazy nurse educator. Is awesome. So sorry, boys, I'm back now. Thanks for being here, even when you're at work. Veronica, you're killing it too with your fitness. All the stuff you're posting is it's freaking amazing.
Well, it's enough about us, guys.
What's going on with you guys?
We can talk hours and hours about stuff that we like and what we want, and crazy dreams and stuff like that. So please, if you again,
if you guys have questions, if you want to share
something, if you want to
Popov, Ashton, I haven't had the chance to make a video for your mom's birthday, but I do wish her the best day ever. Thank you, Popov. And in fact, someone already sent, it was Steffi Poo sent us a video message, sent mom a video message saying happy birthday, and one other person sent an email wishing her a happy birthday, which was so kind. So thank you guys. That's totally not necessary, but if anyone does want to send well wishes, I promise you she's going to see it. So thank you so much. Her birthday isn't until Wednesday, the 27th, whatever day of the week. The 20th. Yeah,
Ash
Wednesday.
ass is flying in literally like less than 12 hours or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it'll be Week of the Weasel. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, I'm excited too. So please have a patience with me reading chat. Maybe I would not even pay attention about. No, of course I will, but I will definitely. It's going to be slower, but.
Thank you, Popov. Yes, you shoot me an email. I'll make sure she sees it. Barbara Joe, the sneak peek. Of course you get a sneak peek. Well, because I won a Jenga and he won a Jenga, it makes sense that on the final night, we're going to have a Jenga rematch. Tiebreaker.
I would say, yeah, it is a tiebreaker. Yeah, totally.
We had a rematch. Now it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think the way I lost last night, so dumb. I got to make up for that. So, of course you could send a message, sister. Please, I would love that. She would love that. It'd probably make her cry for see all the
Barbara
love.
Joe, I would love giant one, but the thing is, we have our beautiful band.
We have house band. We have the wheels. We have the props. It's just
and it's if it's gonna fall on her.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be another emergency in the Cesar Sinai hospital. Or if it's gonna land this way, the more stuff we need to buy in December besides only my microphone, right? Everything will be damaged. It's a freaking bricks.
Yeah, they're heavy. Thank you, Miss Fab. I wanted to send a few packages, but a few of the things do not allow Trilogy mailing address. Is that just the size? If it's just a size issue, you can still send it because they'll hold it at the post office.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's text or email me and we'll figure something out. But thank you so much. Oh, she said, Christmas is coming up. Miss Fab, you're so fab.
Capital Fab.
Secret of Time. I can't wait till Weasel Week. I need some Russian lessons for my story novel. That's awesome. Australian sister, if you did a video message for her, it's so not necessary, but I know she would freaking adore that. So especially with your accent, she's gonna love it. So yes, thank you. That would be amazing. Feel free to send any of them to me. I'll make sure she sees them this week when I see her. It's a PO box thing. Yeah, Miss Fab. Okay, just reach out. We'll figure something out. Excuse me, figure something for sure.
Popov, the answer is yes.
Of course.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Happy with either, just curious. Barbara Joe, first thing I tell people about me is if I ask a question, I just want an answer. Do not care what it is as long as the truth, even if I don't know exactly. There you go. Yeah, it's this is the last. I kind of feel like I feel like our October 7 nights, October we split up. For some reason, September and October, the stretch of streams felt like several weeks, but it feels like the season of giving went by in a blink. I don't know why. Does it feel like that to you? Maybe because we were also juggling like the filming of the stuff in between. I don't know.
Honestly, even today, I had a feeling when I woke up. It's like, okay, it's getting such a routine. You film during the day, you live stream during the evening, and repeat. So for me, it actually feels that all freaking November, that's all we've been doing.
I know. Yesterday, I think I fell asleep. I must have fallen asleep at 10:45. Wait, what time did the stream end? We went from 7 to like 9:30.
9:30.
Less than 2 hours later, I was out. And I almost never fall asleep before 11, or even midnight for that matter. But I was so wrecked. We got up very early yesterday to start with tacos, and we were all over the city of LA and came back for a 2.5-hour stream. It was a long.
I lost my voice yesterday because I was
Lost your voice.
Lost.
Yeah.
Lost my voice. When you're getting out from your car and when you have 100 people, 200 homeless people, or 5,000 homeless people, you need to bring attention. And it's a lot of things. It's downtown LA. You're not allowed parking. It's a one-way street, so it's a mess. So you have to hey everyone! You will see in the video, I was screaming
all of us.
All of us, audience, hey guys, Taco Brothers, my name is Tal, this is my brother Cole, and we tacos! Much love from Trilogy Media, happy holidays, who wants free taco? And you just every street, you just have to go and scream and be not aggressive, but be a leader.
You had to be loud.
Loud.
Well, yes, there were that many Popov, and it's funny because we didn't really know what to expect. Honestly,
Right.
I have obviously everyone's I've seen pictures of it, but I've never spent any significant time Not really in downtown at all, but specifically not in Skid Row. Skid Row is an area, not just a street, for those that are wondering.
Right.
Pasta was pretty familiar with the area, so he was the one kind of helping us navigate to kind of the heart of it. But when we started, we kind of started on the outskirts of it. So like we would find a spot where we'd see a lot of tents and stuff, and we'd stop and get out and do exactly what he just said. And the first time we stopped, there were like tents, but it was not very populated. There were just some tents around. So like we actually split up into 2 groups and went around the same block a couple different directions. And we gave away, in that like 30 or 45 minute period, we gave away like maybe 100 of them as we were just surrounding the blocks, and came back to the car. We're like, dude, we haven't even gone through a 10th of these yet. And I'm already sweating and exhausted, and we're like, we gotta find more populated areas.
And it was so hot, and taco costumes is so thick.
Yeah. So we kept going more and more central, and every time we stopped, we probably stopped, I don't know, 10 times ish, maybe anywhere from 8 to 12 times, I would say. But every time we stopped, it was in a more populated area, all the way to the last 2 stops, which were freaking wild. I thought the second to last one was insane, and then we still had like one more box, and then we found what was triple that. And we were getting swarmed.
There is a park, and it's like when you have a heart, right? So you have this is a heart of Skid Row. And from that heart, you have veins where we have in our body, but it's streets. So every single streets leading to that park, and that park when usually you go and you give people, and it's just like everybody hanging out there. And we didn't know that, so we like by accident end up being on a street when there is a park, and I already like, brother, I think that's it. And when we park and there is no even parking, we stop the whole traffic, because when we open last trunk of my car and we start screaming, Taco Brothers, Trilogy Media, family loves you, free tacos, all of a sudden it's like,
yeah,
and like people ripping your freaking you're giving one, and people, because they see that there is more in a box, not in a box, in a
bag.
In a bag, they're ripping your hands.
Pulling it out.
They're surrounding you. They're keeping you. They're ripping you. They're screaming at you, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it went from in the beginning us wondering how the hell are we going to give all these out before it gets dark, to at the end being like, oh my God, we don't have enough. This is gonna be a problem. You know?
And all the cars stop, all the buses stop, and they see that that everybody just came on the street.
We
and
were in the streets.
Whole traffic.
Like, I was trying to watch out for Brandon and Connor with the cameras, and we were like in the streets. People were in the streets. Cars were stopped. I was like, yeah, the street, go over here.
Yeah.
And I'd go to the sidewalk, and they'd all swarm, and I would try to take tacos out of the bags, but some of them, like most of them, were really kind, but there were some aggressive ones. They'd try to grab the whole bag out of your hand.
They rip the bag. They move your hand. It was like.
It was wild. It was freaking wild.
And buses beeping and cars beeping, and we see police is coming, another car is coming, and we're like, shit!
Meanwhile, we're wearing taco costumes. Sean Connery has a hot sauce costume on. I mean, it was like a freaking movie. You're right, Popov. It was like a freaking ridiculous movie. I'm gonna edit an awesome video for it. We got so much footage though, so it's gonna take me some time. I'm gonna try to get as much done while I'm out of town as possible, but it's gonna be an epic video. But every single 1,050 tacos got handed out.
It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it.
It was incredible.
And that's why when we got home and we I already cannot even talk. Like finally, it took us an hour, 47 minutes to get home. What's the kind of reaction?
We got that on film too, Popov. I had Brandon filmed his reaction when I showed him the hot sauce costume. Yeah. He thought it was going to be a banana costume. I'm like, another time. For now, it's got to be taco
like, no,
related.
we're going to, that's... So we got home, and it's I cannot even talk in the car. Like my voice is totally gone, and little by little, close to the live stream, I still cannot. You saw my energy was low last night, and I still trying to push it until the end. And I didn't even fight the person that I would love to fight his ass every single night. And I was like, dude, what? Just whatever. I'm gonna survive until the game, and then I'm gonna play Jenga. I'm gonna kick your ass. That's the only I'm care. Right. I was like, I don't want to even you want whipped cream, no problem. You want a bullshit pizza, just
I should have taken more advantage of it. I should have doubled up on pizza spots on the wheel, so you just have to shuffle it all. Yeah, I'm glad too, Popov. For the
Ash,
the family.
Tell everyone what you had in your pocket.
Oh, I
thought it was hilarious.
I brought a taser with me. I don't know if that's weird, but not a taser that shoots, but just I think actually the taser is a projectile, and I think the stun gun is just the electric one in your hand. That's what I brought. Because, first in my defense, not that I feel like I need to defend this, because it's safer to do that, but I didn't know there were going to be 5 of us. I thought it was going to be just Art and I and maybe Connor.
Yeah.
Thank God there were 5 of us, because we never would have been able to do this. So we had 5 of us, thankfully. But I'm like, you know what? I don't know Skid Row. I don't know how many people down there have knives and are willing to cut you for some food.
We actually got on one street that we should not even go over there. A lot of drugs, a lot of cash, a lot of activities, and as soon as they saw the cameras, and they just the anger, because it's they're dealing drugs in those tents, and we saw it. I was the first one who approached the tent, and half tent was open, and I was like, hey guys, happy holidays, tacos, blah blah blah, free tacos. And I just see like in a tent when you would never ever expect a stash of cash, and I see like white powder getting like ready to get sold, and Banana Pants, he was like, yeah, taco brother, free shit. And I just see the reaction from African American community on the corner, and that lady Pacific who just walked, and she was like, I'm gonna beat you ass, get the fuck out of here. And Sean Connery, she was like, I'm gonna break your camera, like put your camera down. And she's gonna be like, yeah. He put camera, and he was like, Art, I think we should go. And I got my crew, and I was like, guys, this is not our street. Let's get out of here. And we got in the car, and we start driving away, and you can start seeing those looks like.
And then we accidentally pulled down the street again, and then Pasta was like, I think this is the same yeah, this is definitely the same street. What street is this? Don't go down this street again. You're gonna get shot.
He was like, you're gonna get shot on the street. Guys, drive fast.
Oh my God, Brandon was so funny though. Before we left the house, I brought the taser out into the living room, and I said to him and Brandon, I'm like, I have this just in case anyone tries to fuck with us. And I went zzz, zzz, really loud, and then Brandon was like, oh, I definitely am not gonna fuck with you. I'm like, well, it's not for yo ass, but sure. Like, thankfully, it didn't come anything near that, but I had it in my pocket while we were out. Just, you never fucking know, it's like, it's dangerous. And we're outnumbered by 1,000-fold, so
I'm
whatever.
so happy that we have friends who came, Pasta lives, like,
Far.
2 hours away.
In traffic, 2 hours.
In traffic, yeah. So he said, guys, I'm gonna take a train. It's my first day off. And, okay, I have a story for you. So as you know, Combo Couch, it's
Convo couch.
Convo Couch is it's Pasta in politics. And you guys know we staying away in 3 years, 2.5 that we've been alive. We don't do politics, and we respect what he does. Like it's we want like it's a freaking, for God's sake, freedom of speech. You want to do whoever you want to protect, whatever you want to say. It's your life. We respect what you do, whatever. So Pasta came to us, and he was like, guys, actually when he meet us in the Skid Row before we start doing tacos, he was like, guys, I want to tell you something. He was like, being in politics, every single politician, before they run for whatever they run for the chair, right? Like if you, like a mayor or whoever you want to run, they want to do a lot of good things. And the opponents, from Democrats to Republicans, opponents to whatever, different parties, they do exactly the same. So what they do, they will do exactly the same. They will go to the Skid Row, or they will like, they're trying to become
the activists he was talking about, yeah.
Right. So they are a bunch of activists who are supported by politicians who are trying to throw in the face of us, voters, like, look how great I am. I'm Democrat, and what I do, I give homeless food and blanket. And Republicans will come and they're like, I do the same. So they don't care about what's happening with the homeless situation for so many years. It's about activists. So he said, guys, there is so much politics involved even on Skid Row that you guys, I'm so happy that there is people like you are who just took a lead from your perspective, something that you want to do, something you want to improve. You have your own fan base. You could have asked for something else, but you went out of your way, went over there, did it, and you took off without even claiming who is the #1 activist in a homeless community. And he was like, I fucking support that. I support that. And that's why on his day off, he jumped on a train, It took him 1 hour, got over there in downtown, and he was passing those tacos with a big smile that it's not because of
Oh, he was amazing.
yeah,
he was so
because
much
it's
help.
not gonna go to the like politician speech that hey.
Yeah.
You remember that night when you brought so many politicians in your 5-second rule or whatever? Who's supposed to get late? And you're like, politicians!
I just said politicians. I didn't name them. I just said politicians.
No, I know, and everybody like,
Well, no, it's like Pasta's channel is all politics.
Right.
Trilogy is no politics. But it's like, I don't have a problem promoting Pasta's channel, and it doesn't even matter if we agree with him or not. It's just the fact that he is a brother, he's family, and I love him, and we support his dreams and endeavors. That's really all it comes down to. And so, you know, he's like, I want to collab with you guys. I'm like, great. Like, we're very open-minded. You know, we're a place of smiles and happiness, and people to get away from so much divisiveness, no matter what your opinion is. It's so polarizing and it's horrible. But we had an amazing day yesterday, as tiring and crazy and maybe risky, maybe nerve-wracking and hurtful to see all this damage and poverty. But it was a great day, and I'm so happy we did it. I'm so happy that the squad gave us the ability to do it. And
Exactly.
and now we get to share the experience with you guys in the form of a video, because we have the best family in the world that came out. Freaking Connor, Brandon, and Pasta all came on their own time. They didn't ask
their
for
own day
they
offs,
didn't
on
ask
their
for
own
money. They
businesses,
didn't
on
ask
their own,
for
like,
shout outs.
no,
They didn't
nothing,
ask for
like-
anything. Like, they just came because they support
We-
us and the cause and everything. It's
all
amazing.
we did is like, hey guys, you know, like it's early. Like Brandon, it took him like again 1 hour to be at 8 o'clock, like 8:45 in our apartment.
And he lives almost 30 miles away from us.
Yeah,
on
and same
morning
stuff.
traffic.
He showed up. He was like, guys, just let me know what time I'm gonna be here. And we said 8:45. He showed up. We got breakfast together. We got coffee. All we can do right now is like at least either like give you a gas money or like just put give you a breakfast or lunch, whatever we can buy you. And he was like, guys, I'm not looking for money. I just see what you guys doing. I just see you're like,
And he's
I
like,
see
I
you're
can-
ambitious. I want to be part of it.
And he made a really touching comment yesterday. And I know Brandon from Blockbuster days. That's how I met him. I was his
They freaking work.
I was his
back in the
manager
days.
at Blockbuster back in 2011. That's how I know Brandon, and he's the only one from Blockbuster that I'm even still in contact with.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed working with him, and we have a lot in common, even though we're also very different people. But he made a really nice comment. He was like, you guys, there's just something about this group. You guys are just so real and honest that I don't have to filter myself, and I can be myself around you. And that's actually really rare. And
Yeah, we were driving to get breakfast, and he made that comment, and I turned around. And I was like, brother, if you cannot be honest and real in front of your friends, what the fuck is that? What kind of friends you have?
Right.
And he was like, that's why I miss you guys. That's why I want to be around you guys more often, because I don't have to. You guys don't judge me by, again, color, religion. What am I supporting Democrats or Republicans? It's just like all this shit doesn't matter. I just know I came to you guys, and that's it. I'm in my bubble of people supporting me no matter what, and and again, he sees what we're doing. He sees that we have this, and we're going forward. We don't have time fuck around. I'm sorry for my cussing like a lot tonight.
thank you, Papa, for your kind words. Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's why a lot of people are like, oh, you guys so selective. Yeah, we selective of people that we spend our like.
Well, I'm living proof that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. My life changed dramatically when I started spending more time with this guy instead of other people that, are great people, but they were not serving my growth and my journey and my dreams at all. And so, we are selective, not that we're not judgmental or or anything like that. It's just selective about where you're actually spending your time with, because that does have an impact on everything you do. And you don't even realize it. I didn't realize it for a long time, and I wish I knew it sooner. But we have so much coming up, and we only have one more month after this. So one more on the town of 2019, one more of these in 2019. And this is the last game night, at least for the 2 of us, for November.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and,
true. I'm gonna see your ass only
in December.
In December.
Yeah. So
just
Wow. We are so guys, we're doing our game night in less than an hour. But we wanted to do this before that happened, and I'm sorry it was kind of cramped really close to game night, but honestly, the last 3 or 4 days in a row, we have been filming and then filming, streaming, and have been sleeping very little. But I'm not going to be back until December, and so it just ended up landing today, this close to game night. But we are doing game night in less than an hour. We do have to prepare for it, but we did want to make sure that at least we got to this today before I left, because otherwise it's going to be December. There's 9 people here right now, and some people will rewatch it later. But and I know we say this every time, and I hope it doesn't sound old or recycled. It's just the fact that it's true.
Oh, it's a statement.
We love you
100% a statement
and are
that
so
counts.
freaking grateful. I can't process the fact that of all the things that we do, all the subscribers that we have, and then even on top of that, all the people that support us on Patreon and memberships and all the things that we do, on top of all of that, you guys have gone even above that by being in this like tier. And we don't judge our squad and our family by what tier you're on. It's all so superficial, and it's not about money. It's just the fact that you guys care so much to go so far beyond to support us, and most of you we've never even met face to face. Every day that blows my mind, and I don't really fully understand what we did to deserve this, or at least what I did to deserve this.
Brandon, yesterday, we've been explaining what's going on and stuff like that, and he was like, hey, do you have anything to drink, like soda? And I was like, you know what, we don't have soda at home. But I was like, hey, but we have like, do you want some cheer wine?
It's called cheer wine. Yeah,
cheer wine.
Legend 84 had sent
So I was like, look, we have a stash because of such an amazing people like you guys
sending us things
sending us
they
things.
like and they care
right
about, you know.
So I opened the stash, I opened the jar, and I give it to him. He was like, where did you buy this? This is so delicious. I was like, actually, we didn't buy it, we got from our family, from our friends. And he turned around, he was like, I just wish that somebody will even admit my existence. He was like Legend 84, he was shopping for himself. He discovered this wine, and he knows like, you like sugary, I don't like sugary, and he bought diet wine, cheer wine, and for you, right? And he just sent us just a thinking of us, and he was like, I wish I have people in my life, not even my own family, admitting, you know, like of my existence, acknowledging my existence. And here, people that you never met in your life, sending you a cheer wine, and I was like, yeah. The rest of the evening, he was like, wow.
And then he started looking around the apartment.
Yeah.
He saw paintings, he saw the books, he saw all the things you guys have sent in that we have vlogged and not posted because I'm so far behind, and I'm so sorry. It makes me cry. I'm sorry. But we have, and we are so thankful. But he was looking at everything that's been sent in. He's like, oh my God, someone sent this, someone sent that, someone painted that, someone, and he was like,
this is handmade. I was like, yes. He was like, do you know how much time it took a person to do that? I was like, yeah, probably shit ton of money.
Money and time.
Money and time.
Spending money to ship things, taking time to make things. It's just, it's freaking incredible.
He was like, he was sitting quiet, like blown away by like, he was like, wow, people do that? I was like, yeah, people do that.
And it's someone like him, and we talked about this on The Town. If anyone watched the last On The Town, we talked a lot about Amanda. Amanda is somebody that I met 6 months after I moved to LA. I worked with her at Warner Brothers. She's been such an amazing friend and family to us.
God.
Every single time I've had a shoot, like we made a film or done something, without ever asking for anything in return, she was right there in front of me asking what we needed to make it happen, and did 150% every single time. Because not only because she loves the industry, but she just loves us and wants to help. And that, I've known her for now over 10 years, and she still works there, and she wants to work in television. She wants to work in production,
and that's what breaks our heart.
And she's not doing it, and she's struggling, and she's been struggling for a long time. And
she said only one thing, guys: if you can give me one thing, comp insurance, That's it.
Workers' comp, yeah.
Workers'
comp, and that's part of hiring. You know, we're Trilogy Media is an S corp. I mean, we can hire employees, but you need an office location. You know, liability and workers' comp doesn't work the same way when you're in your own residence. It's not a good idea. My accountant is strongly suggesting we not do that. So, and I don't want to do that. I want to have an office. I want it to be more official. I want it to be more space, more places for people to actually. And we want to hire her, pay her more than she's making now. We want to give Brandon a place to work. We want to give him fun projects to work on so he can stop working jobs he doesn't like, and that times 100 and even beyond, and it can get there, and it's getting there a lot faster than it ever would thanks to people like you. So exactly. Thank you so much, Veronica. I know the conversion rate. It's a pleasure to support you both. Even the damn conversion rate sucks. It's worth, boys, 100. We pay 159, but I've haggled my bank and I've reduced it. Veronica, there's just no words. People like you are just.
Well, you're one of those examples who
you're literally family. I don't even know how to.
And you're so freaking far. And you still even like it's a time zone, different time zone, and we stream. We cannot.
She's got her 1 year badge too. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing. Miss Fabrienne, Auntie T, Popov, you guys are just like. There are no words to express truly what you guys mean to us. Yeah. And I know it gets lost sometimes when we do public streams because we can't acknowledge certain things as long or as strongly as we want to.
And people like whatever you do, guys. We even doing things like that when we said like, okay, we want to give back to community, you know, like we want to you want to do this, we want to help with this. Even for doing this, we got some like mean comments, like
we get hate on literally anything.
On anything.
It's just
we can do everything good, people gonna hate us. We can do everything bad, people gonna hate us. So no matter what we do, no matter what we say, no matter what we touch, people gonna hate us.
Sorry, you finish and then
I just want to say, like, I know on the public streams, we, you know, again, when we say a lot, like, thank you, you'll get a comment, why should I watch Trilogy Media live stream? All they do is just saying thank. And I was like, do you know how grateful we are? Do you know how thankful we are? I know, and we're trying to balance of, you know, like, and call scammers and have a show and be appreciative and tell you guys.
We do notice that, Barbara. A lot of people answer questions for us sometimes when we miss it or somebody's curious about it, and we appreciate that so much. Yeah. And a lot of times I'll notice it, but I won't be able to like acknowledge it, you know, because we're talking about something or something else that's happening. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something before that. Oh, it was I was just telling this to Amy, my wife. She's watching. She got her first, she's been on YouTube for a while and been growing her channel, and she's been in a lot of our streams and videos and stuff, but she got her, she's always reading about hate, at us, but she got her first, actual direct kind of really negative comment about her music, from one of our streams just this week. And, she's a trooper. She's strong. She's she's not letting it bother her too much, but she acknowledged it and she's like, oh shit, that's what that feels like, Yeah. And I told her, I'm like, look, it doesn't feel good, but remember this, if you're getting hate, that means you're doing something right. I hate to say it that way because it's not always the case, but if you're reaching more people than just your close-knit circle, if you're expanding beyond that and people are seeing you, that means something right is happening. And person
will watch for 3.5, our live stream is not 20 minutes. No. Our live stream is 2 to 3 to 4 to sometimes 5 hours. And person will take something all the way at the end or whatever, or in the middle, and we'll make it.
You know that part?
Yeah,
fuck you for that. You know that one thing you said that sounded weird? You're an asshole, or you're horrible. It's thank you, Popov. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. That's how I felt when it's just I would rather people insult me all day long, but I get hurt when people talk shit about people I love, Yeah. So, especially when sometimes the comments are geared not just at us, but sometimes the squad or the mods or whatever. Yeah. It's just it's mental strength. It's like a muscle.
Well, yeah, I got a message a week ago and hey Art, I only can talk to you. Moderators kick me out, Ashton kicked me out, everybody's kicking me out, you're the only one I can trust. I was like, dude, who are you? I don't even know you. What are you talking about? If you were part of a squad, Facebook Trilogy Media squad, and you got blocked or you got kicked out, it's it's our moderators. We trust them 100%. It means you did something, it affects something, or maybe you fight with someone. I was we here I hate when people fight, and sometimes I can do that mistake, I can get heated playing games with my brother, being competitive, and we can say some shit to each other, but it will Like,
Yeah.
in
You're
2
right.
minutes, like it's whatever.
You're right, Seeker of Time. You also have to not feed the haters unless you want to have some fun with them.
No.
And sometimes I do, but sometimes it's tempting, and you got to fight it. Yes, Popov, please do. I'm sorry. I'm getting. Anytime leading up to some travel, I'm a freaking chicken with my head cut off, just running around. And not to mention, we scheduled streams all the way up till the night before me leaving town. So it's just like we're kind of all over the place, which is a great place to be in. I would so much rather be overwhelmed with tasks rather than not having anything happening.
So
Are there any last
last thing that you guys
questions?
want to know, or anything?
At the end of the day, guys, just please know that although sometimes it takes me a year and a half to reply to an email,
It's gonna change in 2020.
sometimes we
I believe in
can't
that.
acknowledge everything, and sometimes we make mistakes. But just please know we're learning, we're growing, and at the end of the day, we love you guys. Like literally, you guys are family to us, and just hang in there with us. I think that.
And again, are we saying, like sometimes, we're not here to preach and tell that we're perfect. Fucking not. We're making mistakes. We learn as we grow. Constantly. And even like, I'm bringing this over and over again. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, they said, we've been in the league for 20 years, for 18 years, and we learn every single day something new. Mm-hmm. Do we make mistakes? Yes.
How many lessons did we learn in 2019? It's like
A lot.
on every level.
From personal
Marketing,
level to
personal,
to
verbal,
business,
everything.
Just name it. It's
Barbara Joe, can I make a suggestion? Recommend the inquiry email more than the Ashton one unless they are needing a reply. Would that help? Yeah, the inquiry one is more, I put there just as a public one, but the inquiry one forwards to me, so it still all goes to the same place, but the inquiry one is more for people that just have inquiries and aren't necessarily familiar with like who we are or whatever. Maybe they just have like a question or something, but I give the Ashton one out just because, especially for those that are actively watching, so that I can more easily just bounce a reply back to them. But either way, it goes to the same inbox because I want everyone to be replied to. I hate ignoring I never ignored emails, but I hate overlooking emails or missing emails because I've emailed people and I know what it feels like to not get a reply and it doesn't feel good. So
Miss Fab, 100%, at least 365 lessons learned.
oh hell yeah, or more.
Agreed. I'm meant to that.
Boys, I'm a nurse. Patience comes with the job. We have to be patient. I honestly don't care. You get back to me when you can, and I appreciate it, boys. All good. And that's why your family is, because even though I might not get back to you for a few weeks, you know that it's not intentional, and you know that
never.
It's And the other thing too is I want to read things when they first come in to make sure that they're like not like emergencies, but then I also don't want to half-ass replies. I want to write, especially so many of you write heartfelt emails. Mm-hmm. I don't want to just reply and say, hey, thanks. I want to give you an actual heartfelt thought through reply. And I can't always like spare the 15 minutes to do that. So I just kind of say unread, I'll get to it when I can think. And then sometimes that's a couple of weeks before I can think, but that's where I'm at. It's not because I don't want to give you guys attention. And I know you guys already know this, but, last game night is tonight, guys. I'm going to be working on the footage we shot yesterday and the day before, which was Boys and Girls Club and the Homeless Tacos. I'm going to be working on that while I'm out of town. I am doing...
Tomorrow I'm going to Red Cross.
He's doing his blood donation
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
3:45, I think.
I'm going...
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I got such... It's warmed my heart, actually. I didn't even ask for that, nothing. I got such an amazing voicemail today from Red Cross, and... After going through all this bureaucracy that I hit from veteran houses and even animal shelters and from anything, right? I got voicemail like fucking this, 2.5 minutes, by person who said how appreciative they are that I took my time, my blood, my health, my extra step to go and give them, and they just literally expressing their gratitude for me doing that. I was like,
that's great. I would go with you if it wasn't just the schedule of travel and stuff, and we're trying to get caught up on the things we promised.
Mind blowing.
We're always men of our word, but yeah, I mean, I would go with you and do it. Even it's not really a punishment, but that's great. I'm glad that they acknowledge it that way. That's really cool. But yeah, anyway, I'm working on the footage. I'm doing my absolute best to get at least one of those videos up by Thanksgiving. So of course you guys will see it first, but yeah, it's been an amazing month, year, everything. And 2020 is, again, I know I said this last year for 2019, and it happened. It was life-changing, but 2020 is going to be 10x that. It's just 200x that. It's going to be freaking amazing.
I always feel it's not about us. The way you guys give, the way you guys provide, the way you guys lifting us up, I just feel that we in the middle of between you and somebody else who getting affected. Are we getting affected by you guys, by your support and love? Yes, but I'm noticing that there is it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
We giving people a chance from even starting from Trilogy Media Squad who need it, from people, from our friends who've been sitting on the same spot for 10 years without even moving, without even promotion, without even ability to have a dream, or they have a dream but you have to put in your closet and keep up with those past due bills every month.
Amanda is a perfect example, and it's not just her. I'm just naming her because she is a perfect example, and I know so many people like this. And in fact, I have trained, as far as like just speaking from an actor's perspective, I know so many actors that I've worked with in classes and things that are 100 times more talented than I am, but I have more network credits than they do. And I'm just like, why can't I give them some? I want to give them an opportunity. I want to have a production company that can hire them and change their life. Amanda, I want to give her a job in real television and film work so she can actually live her dream that she moved out. She misses her family like crazy. She's lived here for 10 years at a job that, although she enjoys the work, it's the pay and the management that is shit. And she's not happy. And I want to change that for her because she deserves it, and she has proven it to us time and time and time again. Loyalty. And it's just like, we just need to get to that point where we have pulled ourselves out of a rut, but we're still having to fight 200, 300 hours a week to keep ourselves there. If we can keep growing, then we can start spreading that to the other people that are then going to just at the end of the day be our team. And
the moral of the story, guys, that you changing more lives that you even realize that. And it's not only always comes with money, it's always it comes with every single angle by you guys be you, the way you guys talk to us, the way you guys lifting us up, the way you guys sending us heartbreaking emails, by sharing your experience, by telling us something that you not gonna even share with your husband and wife or your loved ones, and some people even supporting us by not even saying your spouses, like just because you guys believe and somebody don't believe in us. So it's just like all these, it just affects not only us, but it affects like more and more. And the bigger we get, the more and more people we can start, lifting together up
and changing things. And January 2020 is going to be a big kickstart to that. Yeah. So.
Few more replies, and actually I need to go back to the store.
We do need to go because we got to prepare for game night. I love you guys. I'm honestly in no rush. Thank you, Seeker of Time.
Vanessa Popov, I'm gonna tell you that it's Thanksgiving week. I definitely gonna do real talk on Tuesday. We're gonna see what's happened, and I'm gonna keep each other posted. I'm gonna keep posted. I'm
gonna teach him how to stream on his phone tonight. Yeah. So he's going to.
Because usually we stream we have a notebook, we have a camera, but Ashton travel with his Trilogy Media notebook computer, so I has to be staying.
It's gonna be on your phone, which is fine. It makes you more mobile, but it's just like streaming from the cam with green screen ability and on-screen effects. It's a little much for me to explain to Weasel in 1 hour, so I'm going to show him on the phone because it's easier and he'll be able to do more of his own thing that way. Miss Fabrian, I plan on sharing my spins on the Super Chats with others like I did before. I want to help those that want to and can't. Miss Fab, you're freaking fab. You're freaking fab. Guys, we love you so much. He's got to run to the store. We got to prepare for, we're already prepared, but we got to just, finish everything up for game night. We're live in 45 minutes.
Holy shit.
I know, crazy. Less than 45, no, 37 minutes. Veronica, sister, you know what's happening after the stream, so just after we're done, just keep an eye on your phone. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being our family. Thank you for making our dreams come true. And you're going to be hearing from us very soon, even and beyond. So we love you so much. Join us for game night if you can. Link is already up, 7 p.m. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. We love you so fucking much. And of course, as always, welcome to Trilogy Media. Oh, Bunyip just got here. Bunyip, I'm sorry.
I managed to miss it.
It's okay.
Bunyip,
it's okay.
I'm going to the store.
You gotta go to the store. Do the rewatch if you want, but we'll be live for game night in 37 minutes. So you got a whole night. We love you guys.
Start without me. Live stream at 7.
Okay, I will. I'll start at 7 and get your ass back. We love you guys. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in 37 minutes.
Yeah, guys.
Ciao.
Love you so much, guys.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Ciao. Okay, I will see you later.
Okay, see ya.